All right. They're lying to you from Tectone. I assume it's about the TwitchCon. Blind video reaction. Without further ado, let's jump right in.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Little side note before we get in here. I'm not choosing to make the videos on my phone over and over again. My PC setup is almost done. I've had renovations going on in my house pretty much nonstop since I moved in. Oh my God, it's coming along so well. Surprisingly, I'm building my stream room last, but I've got my home gym done, besides the equipment, which is going to take about 6 weeks to ship, but I'm very excited for that. That was about $20,000, but it'll be cool to be able to stream from the inside of my house, being able to get some lifts in, make things a little bit more fun, and a bunch of other shit that you'll never see, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, things are going along smoothly. I'm excited to get back to my PC and hopefully give you guys some higher quality videos, unless you guys enjoyed these incredibly shit quality videos in the big year of 2025, in which case maybe I can be persuaded to do a couple more, like I have been doing for, what was the first time I recorded the outdoor video? 6 years ago?
I'm like super happy for Tectone, and it's like living a dream in that sense. Like, it's lovely. It's lovely. Do you see? Hi, number one. You were taking a nap, and the notification ripped you out of sleep. Totally fine, brother. You can like nap along. I hope you had an amazing day so far. An amazing day. I hope a cozy nap is ahead. Oh, okay, let's jump right back in.
I think I was in a forest in London, Ontario. I think I was bitching about Ganyu. Jesus. Old times. I'm getting fucking old, guys. I'm 31. Anyways, the world is shifting for a much worse direction, in my opinion. And me being angry at things that
I think that's a very interesting statement. Just today I saw like a YouTube short video. Like we by now see more and more fully automated factories popping up within China, the phone space, which basically also grants, in a sense, a very eco-friendly way of like producing things, because like the order gets in, the factory creates the phone, so like there are not like more phones made than needed. I think those are quite interesting times we're like heading to. Like, it's, if you guys want to look into that, like the YouTube short basically reported about like dark factories within China, and it's a really interesting development. Like on the forefront, take into account the tunnel which is being proposed between Alaska and Russia, means the east and the west are growing closer together in terms of trade. There are very interesting dynamics unfolding here. I think we are like on the brink of revolution on an industrial scale. Though certainly, like Tectone is right. It always also has its shadow sides. So like especially distribution of control, ethics, like responsible use of power and authority. I think there are quite some challenges that are worth keeping an eye on. Like the recent video I was talking about, like I think it's a task of humanity to make sure that the upcoming technological developments are for humanity altogether. Like what is very interesting is the capitalistic system, how it will evolve amidst these technological advancements. Though overall, I say there are many prospects. Like I'm hyped. Like I, for my part, like I now start more and more to like help people with my free time. Like today, I will, for example, like go out and like help people who can't walk anymore. Like seniors, like I will bring them to a party place I'm like quite excited for that. So I think like those things are like now worth doing, like getting closer together as humans, and like stopping fighting one another. Being also like way more authentic with like who you are and what you are. And I can like displace. So like for you guys watching right now, really recommend the recent video I made. It's like a little bit blunt in the beginning, though. Like you will get what I mean, what I'm yapping about right now. So let's see what else there is to say. Though, like at this point, like I would also love for you guys, like in the comments, like in the comment section below, like if y'all want to like write out, or like you can like also join like Twitch chat, like DC's here right now. And like talk about it a little, like what you guys are thinking about the recent developments and like how it will impact our world. Because I'm hyped to like see your guys' views. No, enough yapping, enough yapping.
You know, is now considered the status quo is probably no surprise to you guys, but there's a lot of fucking liars out there. It's pretty surprising. I'm really not gonna lie. I mean, you know, I mean, you see streamers like Valkyrie lying for Hassan. You see QT accidentally telling the truth for Hassan, which was hilarious. You see
I think it's like quite funny. So, like lying really increases the difficulty of your life. You gotta keep up with lying. Like it's energy intensive. I think it's a zero-sum game to lie, and it takes away authenticity. It basically like discredits you like it discredits you as an authentic source of information. Like you then like are not able to deduct anymore. Okay, like is this now a fint? Is this a trap, or is this manipulation, or does he lie right now? At least like in my personal eyes, like when there was like a lie made, like of course there are like lies which are just like being human, misremembering something. You've got lied to. You basically spread misinformation due to this. Like those are certainly like instances, though. If it's like a blatant lie known to the public, it rips away every ounce of authenticity you have.
porn stars like Sasha Grey lying for Hassan, and then she'll see the clip of Hassan doing the exact same thing that he said that he didn't do, and then Sasha Grey will be so scared she'll just close the clip because, God forbid, she consumes information that goes against her beliefs, which we're going to get into a whole bunch of
Well, that's like also a form of lying, you guys. Like lying to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Like lying to yourself. It's a tragedy. I did that. I did that to myself, and I suffered the consequences. Like, you guys like watch videos on my channel, you very fast like see what will happen when you lie to yourself. Very bad thing that happened to me there. Though we are swifting off topic, so like let's continue and see what Tectone has to say.
cognitive dissonance later and explain to you guys what that means for anybody who doesn't know. Yeah, and then we have Hassan lying about 108 times. I think that's the number. 108 times in 4 days, I believe, is the number that everybody was counting.
Bro's a lying factory at this point, bro.
About how many lies he just looked towards his audience and said, hey, this thing that you saw happen on camera, it didn't happen. It wasn't me. She even got you on camera. Wasn't me. All right, dude. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. If you were that woman in that music video, I don't know if you guys are old enough to know that song. If you were that woman in that video, my God, you're retarded. I mean, Jesus. Anyways, that really is the status quo of what's going on Twitch and what's going on with the media. With other news sites showing the No Kings protest happening with footage from 2017 in a completely unrelated protest, trying to make it seem like this whole No Kings protest was a lot more successful and larger than what it is. We have...
Damn, really, this sounds like interesting. The deceptive imagery for propaganda purposes. Oh!
content creators lying. We have the fucking news lying. And even more so, and this one I really had to process.
Like for me, it's fascinating. I think like authority brings with it a long responsibility, and I think someone who is lying to their people is not responsible. Um, I think it's super important to like know this fact. Like it's like you then like don't know if this person is like lying to you or if this person is being generous and truthful. Of course, there are like ways to like sort of feel that. So like in the long run, like when you know, okay, this person is a liar, what grants the authority of providing information in the first place? Like yet again, like lies can happen by accident, though even then there's the possibility to correct those with like statements who like which clarify what happened there. Wild story, and I agree, and I'm also able to observe that we have a lot of inauthenticity within our global society in this regard.
Because deep down, and I want to make this very clear, I don't like being right all the time. It sucks. I'm very rarely wrong, and it doesn't bring me any joy to be right because the things that I'm talking about are bringing me great frustration. And the thing that I was very frustrated about is even worse than the news, because we already knew that shit was bought. Now Twitch themselves are looking at you in the eye as a retarded consumer and insulting your intelligence and saying, hey, that thing that happened on camera didn't happen. Now, what am I talking about here? In case you don't know,
This is why, bro.
Emaru got sexually assaulted at a con. And a lot of people are trying to just say, well, it was only a kiss. It was only a forced hug and a forced kiss. Like, she didn't die. The point is that she could have. The point is that she could have been very fatally wounded or killed or worse if there is something. I mean, she could have been eaten. I think, I'll be real, out of all the crimes in the world, I think cannibalism is the worst. I think that's the number one worst crime. I feel like if you've eaten somebody, if you like, anyways, this is a topic.
I love this statement though. Now, like the thing is, like at least like from what I assume, like this is an assumption. In the end, it's like up to Emiru, though. Like from her video, she is pressing charges against this individual. I doubt that everyone likes to be hugged and kissed without any upfront notice. I think it's like clearly visible. Like I can imagine that like some people are then having a hard time because maybe they like this, like being publicly thinking about like just shaking hands and then like random walking up to them and then like giving them a kiss. Like, can be like that they like that. That doesn't mean that everyone likes that. And like we as humans are individuals, and I think it's like important to communicate to one another. Like what could have been a possibility there would have been like I don't know, like he asking her out, like in that sense though. Like without any up notice, a stranger coming up to her, kissing her and hugging her, clearly forcefully. I doubt, like, or at least it looked like it. I doubt that this was asked for, like in any way, form whatsoever.
For another day. Yeah, the thing is, something much worse could have happened, and security countermeasures should have been taken, and disciplinary actions should have been taken. And, well, you know, Twitch, you did give the guy a big 30-day ban. I want to remind you that a guy who went up to Emaru and sexually assaulted her, got a 30-day ban, where E-Rob joked about beating someone up at TwitchCon, and he got banned for 30 days. A joke got the same ban as a fucking crime. I want to remind you, me calling Denims a whore and Frogan fat got me banned in total for 30 days. I want to remind you that Mike from PA literally put a bounty on Destiny's head, and he did not get banned for 30 days. He didn't even get punished. I want to remind you that Sean DeBlack literally said he was going to murder Destiny and how he should be fucking brutally slaughtered, and he didn't even get banned. As well as Hassan calling for the death of many different people, and he also did not get banned. Are we starting to notice a problem now? We're going to go a little bit further. So Twitch put out a notice saying, well, guys, we permanently banned them. Not their decision, by the way. That was because it was caught on camera. The clip blew up. Emaru's manager, God bless their soul, held them accountable and said, you are going to take these disciplinary actions and you are going to permanently ban this fucking loser. And so they have.
He's so charming. Like the ban, of course, yeah. It has like a symbolic function. I think we can deduct that a crime happened there. Like Emiru clearly felt violated and pressed charges against this individual. So it looks very, very clear to me that there was a crime happening. And I understand the impact the statement then had. Yeah, we banned him. like he was able to walk out freely there, and like in the end it stays that way. Like it was a security disaster, and I think the person like being responsible for the security of the TwitchCon, I by now like with all that like surfaced, like especially on LSF, like live stream fails to Reddit, like what is popping up there. I think this person is well advised to search a new job, and Twitch is also very likely well advised to let this person go. The exploits being pulled off within TwitchCon, they were wild. Absolutely wild. People were like breaching left and right. Oh.
But a note saying the person was apprehended and is currently being dealt with by the authorities. No, they weren't. Okay? No, they weren't. And the reason why we know they weren't is because we literally saw footage of this guy lackadaisically walking at a very relaxed pace out of TwitchCon with nobody restraining him, because just like the last security guard, well, if you do your job properly, you're going to lose your job promptly. Welcome to Twitch.
Well, like this thing, like to give like some form of explanation. Of course, there's like a solution for that. Though I think that was a liability issue, honestly. Like where then like TwitchCon gets like liable for like people getting hurt, which are then like in exchange able to argue in front of court that they didn't meant to do anything, and TwitchCon being responsible for the security on TwitchCon. Yeah, like this person could have then like sued Twitch for like what was happening there.
TV. It's great. I also love how many of your employees I talk to, Twitch, that even think that you yourself are retarded because you aren't allowing your own employees, your own moderators, to do their jobs. And even they are like, fuck. Okay, so Hassan Denims and all these fucking people are actively slandering all these people, but you called them fat, all right? So you're going to get banned for 2 weeks. And now what are we going to do for you? Ooh, we're just going to tell you to ignore them because for some reason the higher-ups at Twitch are protecting these fucking bozos. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So Twitch literally put out a public statement that is completely falsified. It is a complete lie. It was debunked in minutes. None of them put out an apology. None of them corrected the wrong they did. They looked you in the eye, they spit in your face, and they said, hey, you're going to believe this story. Guys, I mean this on my whole soul, on everything. There are so many people lying to you. It is insane. I highly, and other content creators from their side won't tell you to do this. I highly, highly, highly recommend that you approach everything that you consume with a degree of skepticism.
Don't like that. That's what I mean, like with accidental lies. Like I'm always trying to communicate that, especially when you look at the last video like I made with Tectone, to not take everything you see on the internet for granted. Again, like many people they play a role. It's like a game, and when you look at it like from above, like they cry out to deplatform them, and the other ones cry out to deplatform the others. It's like a polarity game taking place there. Long story short, what is the core of this statement? Do not take everything for granted you hear on the internet, especially if it's slander. Like if a crime has been conducted, for example, like we have the court for that. We have the government for that. And it's very advisable to, like, when you see a crime taking place, to then like also initiate a courteous procedure in order to deduct if a crime has been conducted or not. And if that's not the case, then look at it as it is, the show business, and really, like as Tectone said here, like a healthy portion of skepticism, like conduct your research, and also challenge your own thoughts in that regard.
I highly recommend that you look for proof or evidence for anything that you hear.
And not just like proof or evidence, materialistic truth. Again, we have courts for a reason. Like to my knowledge, at least within Germany, and I assume also like across other courts, you have a ruling where it's proposed that the materialistic truth needs to be found out, and there are like guidelines on how to get to the materialistic truth. Like you can watch my former video I've made. Like I proved how easy it is to fake those fucking statements, like within chats. You can those are not like screenshots or whatever. Like those are not reliable information sources. You can like easily fake that, but very easily. So again, like take everything with a grain of salt, and if like something of legal matter is happening, I advise to go the legal route in order to conduct the materialistic truth of things. Like it's not like don't assume things and follow governmental standards, because like this issue with truth deduction or like truth synthesization is long known, so go the righteous way in that regard. Where's the hydrate redeem? You're like spamming wake up.
So important, because there are so many people looking at you in the face and lying. It is insane. And by the way, I just want to address this. Whether you like or don't like Destiny, and obviously, you know, I tried to get along with Destiny. It didn't work too well, okay? It didn't. But just because I don't fuck with Destiny at all doesn't mean that I can't acknowledge that bro has been actively threatened for and called for the death of multiple times blatantly, and no one calling for the death of this man has ever been punished. And I don't care who you are. I'm not going to call for the death of you ever. It's just not good. It's not a good thing to do. Now, I might tell you to kill yourself, but that's not a threat. That's just a suggestion. Way different. It is. It really is. And people need to understand that there's a big difference between a gamer saying, "Ah, bro, kill yourself," like in fucking League of Legends, versus I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to fucking slaughter you. There's a very big difference. There is. Because one is a suggestion, and the other one is telling you these are the actions that I'm going to do.
Well, of course, you also then have like intent. Like if it's like banter and slander, like between two characters which play a role in like an online environment, you also are well advised to take this into account. Like what are the usual statements in that sense? In terms of like authenticity, I don't see it as a responsible action to believe a known liar who just is inauthentic about things and deceptive within nature. Why you should give this man any prestige for his presence in the first place. A liar is a liar. They de-authenticate themselves in a profound manner. Lying is disgusting. And when you look at what lies do to our overall society, especially when they are of deceptive nature, you will see how much pain and misery those things cause. Like when we take like role modeling for example, like that's what I meant like with values. Like it's not about like what people say. I think it's like interesting to observe what values people have. I think like many people have an skewed value sense. Like people like Jack Dorsey, for example, like where people are not aware that this character is playing a role. That's wild stuff, and I think y'all are very well incentivized to watch out like where you accredit prestige for an individual. Like, are they truthful about their statements or not? Like in that sense, and like really keep that in mind, because this is important, especially for values. I think we all love life, embracing life. We all don't want to be bothered. We all want a decent life standard. I think those are similarities we are well advised to look out for and to see in others as well. Because like in the end, we all bleed the same color, red. You come to my home, streaming setup, and just replace my case with a cardboard box. Just wait, Schmutz. You want to do that? Is it that, Jules? This is your whole scheme. Oh, and this is like fun, you know. This is like bantering. This is like totally fine. We both know that we were joking in that sense. So like it's as like others say, it's like the intent. And when you like clearly see like someone is deceptive in order to gain something, that this is not authentic behavior. This is a bandit, and the bandit is not there for your development or anything. A bandit, you can always know what a bandit is going to do. He will take what you have. This is not a cooperative individual. This is not your friend. He will take everything you have. And he will deceive and lie and manipulate in order to get everything from you. Which is why I yet again say that like many people have an skewed sense of values. Lying is disgusting. Nah, you come slaughter me. And you force me to do a job application. What in the horror, Jules? Help!
Man, it really is odd. And the more, and I mean this genuinely, the more you
I gotta pay your bills? Bro, it's about to enslave me, bro. What the heck?
you are aware of what's going on in the world, the more that you are aware of these people that are lying, the more that these people will try to discredit the people telling the truth. I mean, I want you to look at Noozed, for example. Noozed got his entire career temporarily destroyed, which he bounced back from because he's one of the GOATs. God bless you, Nux. The amount of
Gotta wake up, Jules. I gotta wake up. Wake up, Jules. Wake up. The Matrix.
Information put out on this guy is insane. I mean, dude, I get told that Nux is a pedophile daily. And I'm like, brother, what the fuck are you talking about? Just complete misrepresentations of the truth. And I mean this genuinely. Nux has always been good to me, and I'm a guy who's always going to have the back of my friends. However, I will also be the first guy to hold my friends accountable. Like, for example, sorry, I got something in my eye. I was the first guy to call Asmongold a massive fucking pussy when he uses big fat Bill in Elden Ring because he's not good enough to beat the game any other way. Anyways, just think about how much misinformation is put out on Asmongold as well, or even legal mindset, you know, or even me. I'm sure everybody at a point of watching my videos has probably seen
I'm gonna make some beef dish out of me, Jules. What the heck?
me be accused of doing the worst crimes on planet Earth. Guys, I'm whoa, camera almost fell down, getting a little bit gusty.
Jesus.
Antonio, I want to remind you that there was even rumors that I killed people. Yes, there was even a point in time where people thought I was murdering people. Yes, I've been accused of everything on the earth that there is to be accused of. And what's really scary is there are more people willing to believe baseless lies than grounded truths.
Which is ridiculous, like in my humble opinion. And again, like those people like who do that, they are not your friends. They are not your friends. Which is why I say like people have an skewed sense of values. This is really important what he's saying there. This goes for like most internet creators. I just had like someone like he was called like Scammers Revenge. He's called Scammers Revenge. Like there are people like who slander them just because they rise within the ranks of Twitch itself in order to thin out the field of competitors. This is insane behavior. And again, those people are not there to like bring value or anything. That they are there to take value. Those are bandits. And it's super important what Tectone is saying here. That this goes for every creator out there. And like don't like that. That's why he's also saying like don't take it for granted, man. Like we have the government. We have the government, and if there is a crime being actively conducted, go to the court and like report it, file a lawsuit. In that sense, you don't like, but what is this? You see someone getting shot, and like first thing you do, you go to the news agency and like report about it without like informing the police. Huh? This is ridiculous. A crime has been committed. To like report, no, you call the police like when a crime is happening, like in that sense. You inform the police, and then you can like go ahead and start like reporting about it, like if you have the urge to do so.
And let me tell you why this is. There is two sides of your brain. There is the very quick, reactionary, emotional side of your brain, and then there is the slow, logical version of your brain. Now, the majority of people are really going to fall victim to the short emotional side of their brain because that is how we have been wired as human beings to consume content, whether that's big dramatic headlines or clickbait titles. Can you believe they did this? I mean, there's a reason why more Pegasus videos work so well because, my God, the clickbait is insane. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah, but we feed into our emotional, reactionary side of our brain a lot quicker than our slower, logical side of our brain, which really leads to, people want to believe what they already think. No one, a lot of people aren't really going to be like, this thing that I greatly believe in, I'm going to look at things that disprove it. Most people aren't like that. Now, I've been like that a lot more often, generally over the past 2 years, and I think that's made me a lot more complete of an individual. But one of the things on, the left side, the Hassan side, is this thing called cognitive dissonance. And Sasha Grey is a great example of this, where Sasha Grey is so down bad for Hassan that even when she makes claims that Hassan never even had a dog collar on the dog and there was no prongs, and then she watched a clip showing exactly that.
I like what he did there, and I think this is like the very very good way on like explaining like how to think. Like pause and like hold in for a second, like and challenge your own emotions in that regard. I think that's a beautiful thing like he's explaining there. I agree 1,000,000%.
That she had such an emotional reaction where she got angry and she rage quit the clip because she couldn't accept that her version of reality was augmented, that it wasn't real, that it wasn't rooted in reality, and it made her copyright claim and DMCA strike anybody who showcased that clip because she can't accept that she's wrong. There are so many people trying to discredit the people who are telling the truth. It's a little bit scary. And there's this content creator by the name of Milo, who I believe left the internet back in 2015. Guy is very racist. It's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Jesus freaking Christ, probably like some Earth's behavior, bro. Duh!
There's this other streamer by the name of Cuffham who went viral for having this clip versus this Mexican guy where they were both calling each other racial slurs. And that clip was fucking hilarious. It was fucking hilarious. And guys, I'm tired of pretending that this shit isn't funny. There's so many people who will tell you, oh, I love everything. I love everyone. I'm accepting of everything. I'm so tolerant, this, that, and the other. No, you're just a piece of shit. And that's a video for another time, which I might record immediately right now because I think it's worth discussing. But yeah, cognitive dissonance is running wild, as well as another great one, the fallacy of relative privation, which is you can't be upset at this thing because there's a war in Gaza happening right now. There's a genocide in Palestine. Yeah, unfortunately, just because there's something worse happening elsewhere doesn't mean that your current issue doesn't exist. Regardless, lots of things to enjoy today, lots of things to consume, and rage culture is fed higher than ever, and everybody calling out the truth is villainized, and everybody lying is considered just a good old squeaky clean boy, and my God, am I fucking tired of it. Yeah, do me a favor, fact check everything. I think it'll make your life much better.
Like down to the materialistic truth, like really look up like how to do that. Like if you're a person of that, like look at cautious guidelines and then yeah, investigate. Like if you truly like care about such things, and then do that. We have rules as a society instantiated, so like in order to have like protections in place to deal with such things. And again, like why do you value a person like who lies in the first place? That's like, again, I say that's an skewed sense of values.
And really just observe the astroturfing on Twitter, how everyone will say the exact same comment, most likely from fraudulent users or fake users in general, where they say, hey, this guy who's literally saying things that have been proven on camera, well, he's delusional, he's schizo, he's obsessed. Yes, I am obsessed. I am obsessed with pushing the truth. And side note for anybody who sat through this entire video, I can't wait to prove all of you guys who are part of my community correct. There's a lot of things in this world that I could have already dealt with, but I'm not. And the reason why I'm not is because it's leading to a lot of mask off moments. I'm getting a lot of information that I want. And man, there's gonna be cinema soon to come, and I'm really enjoying it.
I'm like also quite hyped for that because like I think like especially in the spirit of this video, like what we are witnessing just right now is like a correction of values. It's like again like you don't bow down to a bandit like who doesn't give like back in any sense like form or whatsoever. Like give him everything you have, including your trust. Don't trust this deceptive, lying manipulator who just wants to take your shit. Dude, this is ridiculous. Like, if we're like really honest, like to ourselves, this is ridiculous. This looks like I don't know what is it called? Like when like the victim of like hostage taker like falls in love with the hostage taker. Like Jesus Christ, man.
Always make sure to leave one in the chamber. But for me, I like to leave a fully loaded mag. I will see you guys very soon. There's going to be lots of great things happening. Some sooner, some later.
Excited for it, brother!
But I appreciate you guys, and thanks for watching. See you on the next one.
Amazing video from Tectone, you guys. YouTube video will be linked in the description. Go there, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, very good, very good. Absolutely amazing. I agree. Especially like the scientific angle he laid there. I think that was a very good explanation. I'm like always trying to like formulate it as critical thinking. Like basically when you have like this itch here, like this boom, like this. Oh my god! Oh, I'm angered right now. Like really like. Take a deep breath, and like analyze these things. Absolutely amazing. And again, don't give prestige, like credibility to deceptive bandits. It's a zero-sum game. And with that being said, YouTube, as usual, I love you guys. Until the next one, peace.